My spirit is broken, my days used up, my grave dug and waiting. See how these mockers close in on me? How long do I have to put up with their insolence? O God, pledge your support for me. Give it to me in writing, with your signature. You're the only one who can do it. These people are so useless. You know firsthand how stupid they can be. You wouldn't let them have the last word, would you? Those who betray their own friends leave a legacy of abuse to their children. God, you've made me the talk of the town, people spit in my face, I can hardly see from crying so much, I'm nothing but skin and bones. Decent people can't believe what they're seeing, the good-hearted wake up and insist I've given up on God. But principled people hold tight, keep a firm grip on life, sure that their clean, pure hands will get stronger and stronger. Maybe you'd all like to start over, to try it again, the bunch of you. So far I haven't come across one scrap of wisdom in anything you've said. My life's about over. All my plans are shattered, all my hopes are snuffed out, my hope that night would turn into day, my hope that dawn was about to break. If all I have to look forward to is a home in the graveyard, if my only hope for comfort is a well-built coffin, if a family reunion means going 6 feet under, and the only family that shows up is worms, do you call that hope? Who on earth could find any hope in that? No. If Hope and I are to be buried together, I suppose you'll all come to the double funeral. Bildad's second attack. Plunged from light into darkness. Bildad from Shuha chimed in, how monotonous these word games are getting. Get serious. We need to get down to business. Why do you treat your friends like slow-wit animals? You look down on us as if we don't know anything. Why are you working yourself up like this? Do you want the world redesigned to suit you? Should reality be suspended to accommodate you? Here's the rule, the light of the wicked is put out. Their flame dies down and is extinguished. Their house goes dark, every lamp in the place goes out. Their strong strides weaken, falter, they stumble into their own traps. They get all tangled up in their own red tape, their feet are grabbed and caught, their necks in a noose. They trip on ropes they've hidden, and fall into pits they've dug themselves. Terrors come at them from all sides. They run dazed and confused. The hungry grave is ready to gobble them up for supper, to lay them out for a gourmet meal, a treat for ravenous death. They are snatched from their home sweet home and marched straight to the death house. Their lives go up in smoke, acid rain soaks their ruins. Their roots rot and their branches wither. They'll never again be remembered, nameless in unmarked graves. They are plunged from light into darkness, banished from the world. And they leave empty-handed, not one single child, nothing to show for their life on this earth. Westerners are aghast at their fate, Easterners are horrified, oh no. So this is what happens to perverse people. This is how the God-ignorant end up? Job answers Bildad. I call for help and no one bothers. Job answered, how long are you going to keep battering away at me, pounding me with these harangues? Time after time you jump all over me. Do you have no conscience, abusing me like this? Even if I have, somehow or other, gotten off the track, what business is that of yours? Why do you insist on putting me down, using my troubles as a stick to beat me? Tell it to God, He's the one behind all this, He's the one who dragged me into this mess. Look at me, I shout murder. And I'm ignored, I call for help and no one bothers to stop. God threw a barricade across my path, I'm stymied, He turned out all the lights, I'm stuck in the dark. He destroyed my reputation, robbed me of all self-respect. He tore me apart piece by piece, I'm ruined. Then He yanked out hope by the roots. He's angry with me, oh, how He's angry. He treats me like His worst enemy. He has launched a major campaign against me, using every weapon he can think of, coming at me from all sides at once. I know that God lies. God alienated my family from me, everyone who knows me avoids me. My relatives and friends have all left, house guests forget I ever existed. The servant girls treat me like a deadbeat off the street, look at me like they've never seen me before. I call my attendant and he ignores me even though I plead with him. My wife can't stand to be around me anymore. I'm repulsive to my family. Even street urchins despise me, when I come out, they taunt and jeer. Everyone I've ever been close to abhors me, my dearest loved ones reject me. I'm nothing but a bag of bones, my life hangs by a thread. Oh, friends, dear friends, take pity on me. God has come down hard on me. Do you have to be hard on me, too? Don't you ever tire of abusing me? If only my words were written in a book, better yet, chiseled in stone. Still, I know that God lives, the one who gives me back my life, and eventually he'll take his stand on earth. And I'll see him, even though I get skinned alive. See God myself, with my very own eyes. Oh, how I long for that day. If you're thinking, how can we get through to him, get him to see that his trouble is all his own fault? Forget it. Start worrying about yourselves. Worry about your own sins and God's coming judgment, for judgment is most certainly on the way.